and welcome to another Huddle Breakdown Extra Time. My name's Martin Murphy. I'm hosting, and I'm joined as ever by Alan and James. How are you both?
I'm pre-overdose of turkey, so you're getting me before the gluttonous American tradition begins. So recording here maybe 3 hours before I'll begin that process. Between the I think it's called tryptophan and wine, the ability to make it to sundown gets to be the challenge, even as early as sundown is this time of year. But yeah, looking forward to that comatose state in a few hours.
A happy Thanksgiving, James, and a happy Thanksgiving to all our listeners and viewers over the other side of the pond, or scattered throughout the world. I'll be celebrating it as well, as you know, James. My wife's from California, so we'll be carousing a bit later as well. Don't know about you, Alan. Are you going to join in any way, shape, or form?
Absolutely not. No, it's just about coming up to 5 p.m. here, and I'm got the smell of a nice lasagna in the oven that's it's keeping me occupied. But as far as all that nonsense is concerned, you can bollocks as you stick your American football up your arms. There you go.
Listen, that's a wonderful segue there, Alan, with you and your lasagna, because that, speaking of exotic European food, brings us nicely to our European experience, in a tortured way, for our Champions League match last night against Bruges, or Brugge, if you're of a Flemish persuasion. I'm a traditionalist, I'm afraid. It was always Bruges back in the day for me, so I'm afraid I'll stick with that. So, as I mentioned off air, guys, had a cold night, a night where I kind of, again, shouted myself hoarse and had a long journey home. So I haven't really had the chance to watch the detail of the match, just through work commitments, etc. So I'm really looking forward to hearing what you guys reckoned about it. I suppose there's just general thoughts for myself. Knew it was going to be a tough game. I'd seen a bit of them. Very good team, very well coached. A point, I'll take that. Especially at half time, I thought, I would take that. The main thing was not losing it. We're still well in this. We've got a few more games to go, and certainly a few more points, I think, up for grabs for us. So quite happy with that. But wonder if I come to you first of all, James. Did you think it was a fair point, a draw, the right result?
I went into the game very nervous. I wrote and said at different points in different venues that I saw them as a barbell of risk, i.e., that they were almost tailor made in a football lab to highlight our weaknesses, our relative weaknesses as a team. At least that was my view going into it. So yeah, by halftime, I would have bit your hand off for a draw, and even coming out of it, given the context of the Champions League campaign, the the matchup in styles and how challenging I saw that coming into it, and then seeing it generally manifest. I'm thrilled with the point because I think it really does put us in incredible position relative to the campaign. So you take this broader context. I think there's a lot we'll talk about as far as some worrying signs that might, on a go forward basis, could be there generally. But to be at 8 points at this point in the campaign and really have young boys as the pivotal game now at home. I mean, you couldn't write up a better script as far as this campaign. So I think the broader context is most important. But yeah, thrilled with the point given that context and kind of my evaluation of the matchup with Bruges heading into it.
Mm-hmm. Super. And what was your thoughts, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, I think, well, two things to start with. One is it just highlighted again the jeopardy in all of these games, and the inherent quality of a lot of these teams. Because I thought that certainly for the first 30 minutes, I've not seen as intelligent a pressing display from any team that we've played, actually, for a long. I can't remember the last time really. They actually regained the ball from 26% of their pressures across the game. I'd imagine a lot of them were in the first sort of early part of the match. To put that into context of what we see in Scotland, we've just come off of 2 away games against Kilmarnock and Hearts, where the opponent has tried to overwhelm Celtic with quantity over quality, as in they've just pressed the hell out of us and just hoped for the best. And they've attempted about 230 odd pressures and probably regained the ball in about 10 to 12% of the time.
We hope you enjoyed this free preview from all of us here at the Huddle Breakdown. We know you have options and we really appreciate you tuning in. To hear the rest of this episode and for much more Huddle Breakdown content, head on over to www.huddlebreakdown.com. We hope you consider subscribing. Thank you.